Master P had a video on IG, basically, venting about his frustrations with 𝐶murder, and he talked about some of the stuff that 𝐶murder has written in the past about their family and how his parents weren't there for him and his grandparents weren't there, and P pretty much was taking offense to everything that had been going on. Like, he talked about how recently 𝐶murder said that Monica was one of his closest people, or his ride or die, and Kim Kardashian was his angel. You know what I'm saying? And P's like, I've done so much for you over the past. I don't know if I know P was hurt, but I think he was more hurt about the fact that C was really not giving their family and upbringing the props that I guess he felt they deserved. Kim K says she's trying to, quote unquote, get him out of jail, but we know there's two lawyers, African-American lawyers, that are young ladies that are behind her that are going to be doing that legwork. I'm not hating. I know she's using her platform, but I just want that to be known. The P basically said the ATM is shut off. Like, he's closing, cutting C off, and, he still wants to see his brother get out, but some of the stuff that he's been saying and doing is not rocking too well with P. So, Spoolz, I'm coming to you first. How do you feel about that, man? Do you think that's wrong for him to pretty much say, I'm not rocking with you anymore, like, I want you to get out, but you disrespected the family a little too much for me, you talking a little crazy? How do you feel about that?
My first feeling is it's kind of just like embarrassing to have that be out in the public, I guess, like that, in a way. Like, the IG videos that like Master P and stuff, I feel like P is like above some of this in a way, like, I don't know. I guess I've always felt like kind of placed him, highly, Master P, that is, as far as business and, all that good shit is concerned. But, yeah, I mean, I don't know. Who really knows what's going on, man? You know what I mean? At the end of the day, with a lot of this stuff. And I remember years ago hearing like 𝐶murder saying, this kind of disparaging remarks about his family and stuff like that. And if, P is saying that's not true, and that, they actually, like, him and his family have been helping 𝐶murder, then that's kind of fucked up. But if it's not, or if it is true, then that, who knows, man? I don't know. It's just weird to have that kind of story out in the public, man. You know what I mean?
No, I feel you. I kind of cringe when I saw it, because
free 𝐶murder. That's all.
Yeah, for sure. I kind of felt the same way when I saw this. Like, man, I don't know if you should be having this conversation like on a, on this platform. But I can't tell grown people what to do.
And I say free 𝐶murder based on just, and I'm not like some sleuth, by any means, but everything I've read and watched about it, not saying 𝐶murder was like a pillar of society when he was younger back then, you know what I'm saying? But like, from what I've read and saw, I don't think he did that.
Yeah.
That what he's in there for. But
yeah.
Could be wrong. But right now it's free, and for
wasn't it, remind me again why he got locked up?
He's killed someone at
allegedly.
At a bar or a club, allegedly, rather. He allegedly shot and killed someone at a bar.
But the person who testified and said that he did it has recanted since then. And this is what a lot of people didn't know about Louisiana. And this is just, when we talk about this, every once in a while we get into systematic racism.
That's what I was getting to right there.
This is what happens. Yeah. He was convicted because usually in most states, to be convicted, you have to have 12 people say, yeah, he did it. Well, in Louisiana, up until last year, you only had to have, say, 10 out of 12 people say that you did it to secure a conviction. Well, people ask, well, why is that? Because when it was considered unconstitutional to keep black people off of juries, what they would do is they would put 10 white people on a jury and 2 black people. So even if those 2 black people said, oh, yeah, he should go home, there's not enough evidence here to convict this person. Right. Still, it was OK because we had 10 white people who still say he should go to prison for the rest of his life.
Yep.
And that was only voted out of part of Louisiana criminal justice system like maybe about a year ago. And so, but the thing is, it's not the only place where it happens. Strangely, Oregon still has a law like that on the books, because originally Oregon was considered to be, and everybody thinks Oregon is this like super liberal place. No, Oregon was originally set up as a white homeland. Do your Googles, that's why they got the problems they have there now. So 𝐀𝐿 was convicted with only 10 people saying that he did it. Like any other place other than Oregon, 𝐀𝐿 wouldn't be in prison right now.
I think the main thing you said about it's crazy that old boy, recanted the statement like that. That makes it hurt even worse. Like, in the timeline of things. Jay Diff, jump in, man. What do you think about this? Soulja Slim's sister came out and said, P ain't shit, just to kind of not double down, but I'm seeing a lot of responses like that. What do you think, man? From a family standpoint?
I want to put a timeline on this whole situation, because what kind of sparked this all to come to the light was the Master P or No Limit documentary, the 5-part series that aired on BET. So that kind of formed those that didn't know everything that was going on in the camp and what could have been done and things of that nature. It was never been proven that 𝐀𝐿 actually killed this guy in the club. But again, his name is 𝐀𝐿. He's in New Orleans. He's coming up under No Limit, which even in the documentary they touched on it. He bought up a whole bunch of houses in an affluent neighborhood in New Orleans and pretty much moved everybody in there. And they were not feeling it. Like they were doing all kind of stuff to make their life hard and try to get them up out of there. But that's what brought this issue to the forefront right now. And the reason why Master P, I guess, feels a certain way about this is because he's been doing a lot of legwork all these years. Now that it's being shown on television for everybody to see, Monica, who's been married 2 times since 𝐀𝐿, she was
Twice?
with 𝐀𝐿. Yeah, she's been married twice since then.
Thought it was once. Good call.
She said that she's had contact with him all this time, but I mean, that's on her and her relationships, and it's probably why those relationships didn't last. Right. But him, I kind of see where P was coming from, but he actually came back and apologized for what he was saying, and saying the end goal is to try to get his brother Corey out of jail. And if anybody wants to help, then so be it. He said he got beside himself, and I can understand it. If you're saying you spent millions of dollars trying to help your brother get out, and then all of a sudden he's gung ho because Monica comes back into the picture and she's enlisted MK allegedly in order to try to help the situation. I can kind of see why he's upset about that, but in the same token, at the end of the day, is you trying to get your brother out. Right. And you know what the unfortunate thing is, they didn't, Mac went through a very exact same situation pretty much. He was in the club, somebody was shot. He had a gun on him. It wasn't the gun that was used in the murder, but again, it goes back to being in New Orleans, and they found him guilty. He's on No Limit Records. They're listening to his music, and they're convicting him strictly off of that.
Yep.
Long jump in there on this one. That good context too, Terry. That's perfect timeline. Good looking out on that.
No, I think you guys have pretty much covered it. I mean, yeah, I don't know the situation. Like, I don't know what P's relationship is with 𝐀𝐿 right now. I didn't watch the BET show either, so I don't know why, this is such a thing. But yeah, Jay pretty much touched on what I was going to touch on. He brought up the and Terry as well. So I don't have any contributing viewpoints to this topic, so I will relinquish my time. If you've enjoyed this segment of the New Old Heads podcast, make sure to join our live show every Tuesday at 9 p.m. Eastern at twitch.tv/bringingdownthebridge.